And look at your dice.
Just chilling.
Look at your dice.
Were they like that?
They were like that when we walked in.
What is this? Why are you doing this?
It's called a synchronicity walk. Synchronicity is all about meaningful coincidence, not just coincidence.
Okay.
So is there something there? Is there meaning behind this?
I think there is.
Yeah.
We're all going to have the high five before you leave, that's for sure. This is fucking great. Yes. Every single person. We're all making human contact.
During tonight's Synchronicity Walk, our actions have the potential to be felt far and wide. Because just like the butterfly effect, where a butterfly flaps its wings in New York City and a storm occurs here in London, our actions can be felt far beyond our footsteps. Okay, so I want you to be the timekeeper if you don't mind. Okay, so put that around your neck. And it's very simple, just 3 buttons on it. So every time we have a white rabbit that we have to follow, then you just start us, and if we say we have 2 minutes, then you just start us off. Now we're going to roll our group number, so let me just grab that one. Okay, how about you? If you'll just roll that for us. Before you roll it, just really set the intention that the number you're going to roll is the perfect number for us. It's going to spark so many synchronicities, it's just going to be off the charts. Okay, so just really set that intent. Teasing us. 2, number 2, okay. Only the second time ever we've had the number 2. Okay, so we got that number. Now we've got, this is the dice we'll use on a regular basis. So we've got some great stuff here. So, and it would be that one, SFT. To this day, I can't remember what that means. So if we roll that, we're just gonna have to make shit up because I don't know what that means. All right. So we've got first left, forward, play time. Pretty obvious. We just stop, we play.
That could be so fucked.
It could be. Stop for tea. Stop for tea, maybe. See the one with the rabbit? So if we roll the rabbit and it's got the number 1 on it, that means we follow the white rabbit for 1 minute. Okay. The number 6, the number 18. I think the stickers just fell off, so we're just going to stick with that. So if we roll if we suddenly roll that and it's an 18, maybe we'll look out for the number 18. Maybe we'll make 18 giant steps as a group and we'll see what kind of weirdness happens. The police officer with the number 2 on his face. That's basically the childhood game, follow the leader. So everybody's going to roll the dice, so you'll get a chance to roll it. And when you roll it, if you roll, follow the leader, you become the walk leader for 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, I basically want you to, we're going to get in a conga line behind you, so a single file line. Whatever you do, we have to do. So let's say we're walking past JD Sport over here, and you suddenly decide to shoot into JD Sports. You go up the escalators, and you high five the security guard as you go in. We have to do all of that, okay? So be creative, like I just said. Walk in somewhere, go up the escalator, high five people, start singing, and then we all start singing. Okay, everybody with me? Yep. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. Okay, so we got 3 directions. Why don't we call this forward, and we'll go from there. You can roll the dice first for us. Just roll it. And our group number, what was it? 2. 2. SFT! Can you believe it? Donut time! Okay. So think in terms of manifestation and synchronicity. Try to get in my head. What do you think it was? Synchronicity, fun time, maybe, but that's the whole night. Huh?
Stop for toilet break.
Stop for toilet. Stop for toilet.
Stop for tea. Stop for... Stop and think.
Stop for tea, yeah.
Stop for tap dancing.
Okay, I think we're just going to pass on that one for now until something comes to us again. So roll it again. Maybe throw it up in the air, bounce it off a wall, see what happens, yeah? Six. Okay, we can work with that. 6. All right, look for the number 6. Look on doors. See if we can find the number 6 before we do anything.
We go down that road.
You think we go down that road, yeah?
I think so.
Okay, fine.
6 and 6, so we go straight down. Yeah.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
All right, we're off. Okay, now, so we're keeping an eye out for the number 2. The Lucky Club. Is that? Look at this. We've made it to the Lucky Club. Wow. That's not bad, is it? The Lucky Club. Okay.
Let's go in there. We might get kicked out, but let's go in.
Let's let the dice decide, okay? Let's see.
Oh, okay. Is that how it is?
That's how it works, son. Oh, that's why I need the other dice. Hold on a second. Now I remember why you need the other dice.
Yes and no.
It's a yes and no dice, so. Yeah.
Pretty cool if we go in.
Okay. It's speaking our language, that's for certain. I mean, I'd be inclined to say yes, but we'll see what the dice say. So what? Good vibes. Lucky. Good, all good. All right, okay, so why don't we make the even numbers yes, odd numbers no? You happy with that? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll that. So shall we go in, universe? Yeah. Into the lucky. Are you feeling lucky? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
Fine, okay.
Going with the yellow dice.
Go on. Lucky Club.
So like tourists that just come off a plane.
Okay, so in a situation like this, I mean, I think it's a matter of we just go and talk to the bar contender and maybe ask a question, maybe roll the dice for us. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah?
Hello.
How are you this evening?
Good, thank you. How are you?
It's funny those dice.
Oh my god, and it's on 2s! It's on 2s! You have no idea how, look at that! 2!
Oh my god!
Seriously, look!
Would you be wrong?
There's 2 dice, 2 2s. Did you see that?
Nice!
Look at the dice and the numbers on the dice. Double 2s. Wow. We're basically doing this thing called the Synchronicity Walk. And we rolled the dice. And to start off, we rolled with the number 2. And with the first place we come across is your bar called the Lucky Club. And there's 2. What do you think of that? Huh? What are the chances?
And it says roll the dice for your chance to win.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
It's a bar, / clothing line. Start off clothing line, and then the owner made it into a bar.
That's great.
Yeah.
Would you do us some money? Would you roll our dice for us so we can go back outdoors?
What do I have to roll?
Just chuck it over there, I guess. It doesn't matter. You
This
just.
is very exciting, isn't it?
So what is it?
What's going on here? What am I rolling?
Oh, okay. Roll the dice!
I know, isn't that great? First left. Okay, great. So when we get out the door, we'll go first left.
That's literally it.
After you had a drink, right?
That's the route we were heading, right?
And you're
That was the route we were
heading.
heading. We'll give you a tip. How about that? No. My pleasure.
You're taking directions from people.
Yeah.
And then what happens when you end up somewhere like that? How do you know you...
Well, we wound up here. It was quite cool. So we rolled the dice, and it's, our group number is number 2.
Yeah.
Because we rolled a number 2.
Right.
We walk in because it says Lucky Club.
Yeah.
And look at your dice.
Just chilling.
Look at your dice.
Were they like that?
They were like that when we walked in.
What is this? Why are you doing this?
It's called a Synchronicity Walk.
Right.
And we basically just... Synchronicity is all about meaningful coincidence, not just coincidence.
Okay.
So if you can... Is there something there? Is there meaning behind this?
I think there is.
Yeah.
We're all going to have a high five before you leave, that's for sure. This is fucking great. Yes. Every single person. We're all making human contact.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking.
There's a few people back, please, thank you very much.
And where's your tip jar?
Oh,
No, you haven't got a tip jar. Can you put us out a tip jar? Just bring out a tip jar for us. That's all we need. This is from all of us. Thank you very much.
Overly kind. Thank you.
No.
Well,
We love
I hope
your...
you end up somewhere outrageous. I want a joke. Come on. Pop them on. You can tell I hate this kind of stuff. Look at the lights. Look at the... Oh, shit. They're all the parts. Of course they are.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Wow. Thank you.
We're heading in the right direction.
Oh, there's much more than that. Let's get out here and I'll show you. Let's move down here. No, let's go over here because I want to talk about this real quick. Come over here. Let's just gather around here for a second. All right, I want you to really think about this. This is the start of the walk, okay? And we've already had a pretty powerful synchronicity. Now really think it through. We get our group number. What number is it? 2. So we're rolling dice. It's all about dice, okay? We roll it again after a couple weird rolls, and we get the number 6. So we come this way because everybody agreed that's the right way. We get up here and we get Lucky Club. A couple of you were like, should we go in, you know, because it makes sense. But what I say, let's let the dice decide. Okay, we did it. We took it out of our control. The dice confirmed, yes. What was the number on the dice? 4. What was the total add of the 2 dice in there? 4. And it was 2 dice on the number 2. Boom, heads blown. My job is done. Mic drop. I'm going home. Have a good night. You know?
2020.
And think about this. The bartenders, great, really nice. You know, in it, they were flowing with us. The guy was like, nobody's leaving without a high five, you know, and I gave him a 20, I think, so 2-0, that's a 2.
And at the back it says,
roll the dice for your chance to win. You know,
Oh my God.
we're all winners tonight, aren't we? Now, on these walks, I mean, that's already brilliant. That's a great start to a walk. And that's within the first couple of minutes. So sometimes when that happened, people are probably scratching their head thinking, does Todd orchestrate this stuff? You know, has he got paid actors? What's going on here? It's just like, it goes to show you, when you really trust this stuff, you let go of the control, because we're control freaks, let's face it. Let's let go of the control a little bit. Look at what can happen. And yeah, there could have been more to it than that, but from my perspective, it's the universe is just having a laugh. It's saying they didn't take themselves seriously. They all went into the club, even though they're thinking, oh my, are they going to kick us out? Well, they're going to kick us out. Of course they want our money, so they're going to let us in anyhow. But they let us in, and they had good humor. You know, the guy behind the bar in particular is just like, eh, great. And the woman rolled the dice and first left, so we'll go first left, and we'll see where it takes us. But already the magic is here. It's apparent. Yeah? All right, let's go left. Let's see where it takes us. But man, what a good start. All right, so we got to a street corner, more than one direction to go, so we'll roll, we'll recalibrate. No, we've gone the first left. We came out of theirs and went the first left.
Right.
But, did you say dead end?
Dead end?
Nah, it's never a dead end. Even in life, you know, this is another cool thing about these walks. It's about revealing realities within realities, okay? So even if it was a dead end, I would challenge us not to be able to get through there. If it was, that's not a dead end. But so many times we've got into alleyways and we've just had to you know, sort of dive into a dumpster. We find another reality. I've literally done it, and it's like there's a message. Maybe we open up the dumpster, and at the bottom of it, there's like like a coaster that happened on one of the walks in an alleyway, like a coaster from a pub, and it had some kind of really cool message on it. And so I lowered myself down in, grabbed it, and it was like so meaningful for us. And by the time we rolled the dice again, there was only one direction to come back out, and it was through here. And this was on a back street of a back street of a back street, you know, kind of like this, but a little bit, you know, deeper in. And we rolled the dice, and it said, follow the white rabbit. We looked up to the, you know, from down the alley up here, and this one guy crosses as soon as we roll the dice, and he's carrying this white bin bag, and he's got it tied off, and it looks like rabbit ears and a rabbit head. And we're like, that's obviously our man. Craziness. Crazy. Okay, so what have we got? Look for the number 2 first. Got the number 3, number 2. But does the number 2 on its own stand out anywhere? What about, is there a number on this pole? Good evening. Just the one bike, yeah. We're gonna just roll the dice to see who gets it. When you know he's gonna be our white rabbit now, don't you? Okay, so
do we just follow him?
Yeah, let's see, 2 minutes. Come on, 2 minutes. Who's got the clock? Who's got the timer? 2 minutes. So just when it goes to 2, just let us know. It's like tempting fate, isn't it? You talk to a group of strangers with dice, I mean, come on. Hey, how are you?
What is this place?
Good, how are you doing?
Well, we thought we'd follow you.
There's only one bike. We were just following him with a joke. Would you mind rolling that for us? Just drop it on the ground for us.
All right.
We're playing a game. Follow White Rabbit. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Do you mind if we come up there?
Yeah, I think their insurance would mind. Fantastic. We got one. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We got one way. That's fine. But really think about this. How many times you standing around to people, strangers just suddenly speak to you?
Yeah.
There was a reason. He had an opportunity and he took it because there was one bike and a group of people standing around a bike. What did he say actually?
You're interested in the bike.
What did he say?
You're interested in the bike.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you tempt fate when you talk to a group that has dice and they look like they've got intent, So we followed him. Oh, sorry. So we followed him here. We get to this door. Who went in first?
I think I did.
Yeah. How many of you were thinking, I'm not fucking going in there? Come on, be honest. Because of our conditioning, our society conditioning, we self-police ourselves. We're like, no, we're not allowed to go in there. But we went in there. Did we encounter somebody's wrath? No, we had two guys that are now being cool. Yeah. And one rolled the dice for us, and it's follow the white rabbit for 1 minute. So fair enough, we can get away with a little bit more because our group energy is raised and things are, kind of that's the vibration. What was it? What did it say on the sign back at the bar? Lucky Club? Lucky Club. Vibes, what did it say about the vibes? Good vibes. It's like we're feeling lucky. Luck's been on our side.
Good night.
So far, everybody's just on the right level with us.
Yeah.
This is the great thing, and there's an expression.
Is this the white rabbit? All these yellow, orange people?
They could be. All these orange people.
A whole stream of them.
Who knows the expression, the tide lifts up all the ships?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's what we are right now. We're the tide. We set the vibrational tone right now. We lift up all the ships, all the people around us. That's how it's working right now. The tide lifts the ships, we're the tide. All right, so now we're looking for a white rabbit.
I think that's the white rabbit.
Which one?
All of them, or a whole bunch of them.
So they all went back the way we were going originally. Okay, all right, we can synchronize with that. All right, so 1 minute on our clock. I gotta remember who. 1 minute. You ready? All right, let's go. There they go, they're going down our alleyway. They're going down our alleyway. They're all down the alleyway. You're like, what the fuck? I can't get rid of these people. Is that a minute? Yeah. All right, we're gonna stop right here. Right back where we started. Right back next to the bike again. Okay, let's really examine this bike. What do we got here? Is this like number 2222, serial number 2222?
Here's a 222 over here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So let's give it a bit of love. How cool is that then? So we trusted to follow the guy. We get over there. There's the restricted areas we were just talking about. And people were like, normally you wouldn't go in somewhere like that, would you? We trusted, a couple of us, we went in, then a few more of you came in, and the guy was going up on the scaffolding who had followed in there, and he was like, I'm feeling special, we made him feel special. Good, that's good.
He starts his work off, the day of his work.
Yeah, what a great way to start your day off. People are, literally following you and making you feel significant, which is one of the core human needs, is significance, feeling valued. So we gave him that as a gift. And then what happens? The guy behind the in the box, so he was nice, he was kind, and to the point he rolled our dice. And we got another white rabbit. We follow the guys in the orange again, and they bring us right back here. The timer stops right as we get back to here. It's like, come on, the universe is fully here. I took some magic mushrooms about a week ago. I was on a bus, and I'd hit the peak when I was on the bus, and immediately I could feel the energy of everybody on the bus. I mean, all the filters are wide open. And I got to see the non-physical energy going on, like people's guides. I saw a couple of people's guides, people sitting next to them, non-physical friends who were deceased that were still following them around. So as we're walking around right now, I want you to really think about that. You don't need magic mushrooms, you don't need DMT, I mean, they're fun, but you don't need them to experience this stuff. You just have to open yourself and realize that those things like DMT, magic mushrooms, LSD, what they're doing is taking you up to the top of the mountain. So you have what we call a peak experience. So on the peak, top of the mountain, what can you see? You can see the landscape for miles. You can see the bigger picture, correct? So the peak experience, that's what it does. It shows us the potential. It shows us what we can achieve if we actually now climb the mountain. What's the metaphor of now climbing the mountain? So you've had the peak experience. You're now brought back down from the mountain. The LSD wears off. You're now back at base camp. What happens now? If you were inspired by what you saw, would you not want to climb that mountain? The metaphor of climbing the mountain is overcoming obstacles. When we have these peak experiences, they're showing us what we already have inside of us. So it's the same with tonight. This stuff is your potential every single day to experience this level of magic. We just have to be willing to trust that synchronicity is an everyday experience. The love that comes from beyond this world, that will heal this world, is an everyday experience. We just have to trust that. Are you with me? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, thank you, bike. More please. All right, let's see where we go next. So we've got the direction we came from, that's 1. We've got this direction, 2, 3, and 4. This will be forward. So I'll let someone else roll the dice. You can roll the dice. And let's say, actually we've got 4 directions. We're gonna need 1 more dice. 2 dice. There you go, there's the second one. So let's say this will be 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9, and 10 through 12 going that way, okay? So clockwise from here. 2 and a 1, so 3, so that's this direction. So we're going down here. Thank you very much. You felt going down there? Yeah?
I felt it as well.
Again, look at that. We didn't need to force it. We're going with the flow.
Yeah.
Can't find it too, no? All right, let's really look and see what we can find then. So nothing immediate.
2 counts if there's many numbers in this one.
It's best to exactly. It's best to let it kind of appear on its own in most cases.
Do you not like just roll the dice now?
Oh, we don't. No, for sure. But we're kind of just scouting it out to see if there is a 2 or if anything meaningful. I mean, we've got all night. I mean, and in itself, I mean, this is one of the things I love about these walks. They take us into back alleys and streets where maybe you'd never go on your own. What do you got?
Bumble, changing the rules of the game.
Oh, I love it. Before we go down there, we've got something special over here as well. Read that out to us again, if you don't mind.
Bumble, changing the rules of the game.
There you go. So we've already had 2 messages. One was on the card. What did it say on the business card?
Lucky club.
Lucky club, but what did it say on their business card on the back?
Roll the dice to win or something.
Yeah.
What does this say?
Bumble, changing the rules of the game.
All right. Ah, whoa, no. Let's look into deeper here. They're asking us right now to change our rules of the game of synchronicity. That's what they're doing. Can you just imagine one of those guys in the orange that came around the corner earlier, you know, slap that on there because it was one of your guides. This shit happens. This shit happens. You just got to get down with the program. Have an out-of-body experience as an example. Who's ever had an out-of-body experience? So you go out of your body and you discover reality beyond the physical reality, and you realize everything's interconnected, as above, so below. This stuff does genuinely happen. Guides jump in and out of bodies. They are walking temporarily for a few hours, maybe for a minute, just to save your life. How many of you had like a life-saving experience because you had a voice in your head that said, put your seatbelt on, or do this, or do that? You were the voice once. Fucking awesome.
And somebody pulled me back. I was going across the road.
Brilliant.
Car.
Brilliant.
This thing pulled me back.
And was there somebody there or not?
No, there wasn't. I didn't see anybody who was pulling me back, but they pulled me back, and then it went whoosh past me. So I would have literally died because it was going like 40 miles an hour. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
This stuff is real. This stuff is more real than any of our fears.
We have another orange guy coming here.
We got another orange guy coming.
It's gonna roll.
Oh no,
It's gonna roll the
where did they go? It's like they just disappear.
Oh, I love you guys.
Where are they going?
Yeah, look up there. I know where.
I'm a bit frightened.
Wouldn't it be Are you a bit frightened?
We need to find out.
Walking Dead, you know, the way to walk.
We have this game on Synchronicity Walks I created. It's called Zombie Freeze. This would be the perfect moment for it, actually, where we all turn into zombies, and you know the guy would be like, "What the? Hello again! Oh, you gotta be kidding!"
You gotta follow him. Yeah, you gotta follow him.
I know he's got rabbit ears.
He was the ear.
He's got ears as well. Holy crap! You know we're gonna follow him.
Yeah, you gotta follow him.
How long for?
We'll give him our standard 2 minutes.
We
Yeah.
waited
Somebody put
exactly.
2 minutes on the clock. Yeah.
We waited exactly enough for him to come here.
This is great. This is great. Now we should definitely do the zombie game.
It's funny how they don't get stressed out about it.
Did somebody find something down here, by the way?
Yeah, it said sock club.
What did it say?
Sock club.
Sock club.
Like Fight Club, but sock club.
As in socks.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't changed the rule yet, by the way.
He's disappeared.
He's going around on the left there. All right, so we're going to change the rule. There's going to have to be a rule we change at some point, because I want to follow the advice of the sticker.
How do we change it? Which part of it?
Ah, exactly. All right, so we're going left, and there's our butterfly. There's our butterfly. So the hurricane, the synchronicity. I mean, that is such a symbol for synchronicity right there. Chaos.
And you've got the name the other way around. Me and M. So it's vice versa. I don't know what that means.
Me. What's our time? How many? 30 seconds. Okay, so we keep going this direction.
Guys, shall I give you a gift for the food?
He's going to regret this. That's tempting fate. He's going to regret this. This is where they give you a little bar of soap, I think. And
Yeah, the organic soaps.
soap! Oh. We're getting freebies. What are you trying to tell us?
Soap for the body, for the don't need soap. Can I give you, guys, can I give you another gift? Yeah. I'll give you
Now, we're not born yesterday, but this is all part of the game. Oh, that's great. That's great. After you. The hearts, yeah, fantastic, eh?
Are you ready? Guys, are you ready as well?
That's awesome.
Just that we have promotions. If you want to buy 1 box, it's only 35. And whoever buys 2 boxes, they get a third one as a gift. So if you have 1 box for 35, but 2 for 7. Come, groups.
Okay, we'll take one. The group's buying this, and we're going to give it away to somebody out there, all right?
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Okay, well, it was nice of you. I mean, you know, giving us gifts. And thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you very much. I hope you get some of that commission. Would you mind rolling our dice for us? Just drop it on the ground. Would you mind rolling it for us?
Really?
So we're playing a game basically.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, you.
All right, so forward is that way. So go ahead and you roll it, and we have to do whatever comes on the
Can I
dice.
drop it like this?
Any way you like, man.
Saying like magic is written magic.
Oh,
First right. There we go. Lights are blinking. It's almost like it's calling to us.
We need to go there.
Yeah, I think we do. Let's head down here. Is there a way through? Okay, I think we need to go this way. Globe yard. Wow, what have you discovered? I love it. Look at this. Now, who would have found this on their own? How many would have come down the alleyway on their own, huh? Especially at night. I actually don't know where we're at right now. This is good. Is there a sculpture man up there? You see him? Did you see his reality? I mean, check him out. Yeah, he's got his own reality up there. He's just on his own. He's checking out that painting next to him on his left. He's literally in his own world. This is what I love. One of the schools of thought around physics and even metaphysics is it only exists right now because we're observing it. And because he exists because of us, what is he observing? What does he exist in? When we walk around the corner, will he still exist? You know, and what he's looking at, will that still exist?
American cities.
And look at the chap next to him.
Look very Joker-like.
What's he got on his head?
butterflies.
Oh, there's two butterflies.
There's 2 butterflies.
He's got 2 butterflies on his head. I mean, come on.
We're in the right
Drum roll, anyone? Come on.
We should probably go up there somewhere.
I think we need to absorb this first. I mean, we've got this dude with 2 butterflies on his head. And I mean, if you go on to my YouTube channel and you watch the YouTube videos, I don't ever talk about butterflies on any of the other ones. And we started talking about it at the beginning. We've encountered the big one, and now we got this guy, which we got 2 butterflies on his head. 2! I mean, this is the kind of stuff where you literally have to slow down. You know, like in everyday life, we keep telling ourselves, I'll just finish this and then I'll slow down. I'll just finish this and I'll slow down. Do you ever slow down? No, then come on, let's slow down. Let's just take it all in. There's no rush. just look at the architecture, look at the juxtaposition of this and that, just take it in.
There's the individual too there though.
Yeah. And there's this inviting parasol with these chairs. It's just like, you know,
that's true.
this reality is like, come in, sit down.
They have 2 chairs each.
2 chairs each. That's like the dice. Look, it's like the dice.
He's going.
I'm just going to film from here. Go on, you know you want to.
Come on, do
There
it.
she goes,
Yes.
there she goes.
Where is it?
SFT.
Don't tell me.
SFT.
Don't tell. What did he say?
Forward.
Forward. Forward. She's like.
Forward, yeah, so we'll go forward. Well done. Don't you love how they're just sort of around? They're just around, aren't they? Oh, and look, look, look. There's only one direction we can go. This is great.
Oh wow, okay. Forward.
We're literally being directed.
Forward, right? Oh no, look, they're all coming, they're coming this way.
Oh my God, look, look, we're right in the middle of them now. All of our orange people again, we're right in the middle of them. This is crazy. This is crazy. We've got our orange people again.
Gift for their wife.
This is crazy, mate. Well, maybe. We'll see if anybody stops. Uh-huh, yeah, yeah. Good evening. Well, look, we know we're going this way. This is our thing now, isn't it? You know, geographically, we haven't got very far. The station is literally at the end of the street there. Spiritually, yes, we have gone very far. Oh, look at that. Oh no, we need to roll the dice. We need to roll the dice.
It was just pointing that way.
Should we just go?
It's like a glitch in the matrix.
It is a bit.
Yeah, because remember they said break the rules, so we are
Oh yeah, break the. This is our rule break right here. Okay, fair enough. Awesome. We're breaking the rules.
Because
yeah, there's no.
Exactly. Wow, hey. This is dark. Oh, this is dark. Let's keep going. How many people? Oh, I like it. I've never been down this alley before. Yeah. It really is, actually. This is awesome. Am I? I'm about to explode. What do we got? What do we got?
Check it out for yourself.
Oh my god, tell me.
Okay, so let's see what we got. We got secret.
2 butterflies!
Holy crap! Look at that!
We technically it's 1, but it's like 2 wings.
That is amazing! Wow!
Can you believe it?
I can.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry.
think we should maybe get a group photo here. What do you think?
Yes, yes, I agree.
Look at this. Look at the ambiance. Look at just the feel of this. I've not been down here before. This is actually nice.
Very strange road.
We got to keep going down the rabbit hole, I think. That's down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I think we should go down the rabbit hole still. Keep following down that way.
Which way?
That way. Italian
I
restaurant.
think this is on pictures over there.
It would be, wouldn't it?
They're still on the butterfly pictures.
And oh, look at this. More butterflies. Do you guys see these butterflies?
We missed like 5 of them here.
We are in the right spot.
Look at this.
What is this? Oh my god.
Can you believe this? Guys, we got more butterflies over here. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You want to check this road up out here? It's fantastic.
I don't think we're done with this yet. I mean, it's like we're still taking it in. We got 2 magic mushrooms. Look, we've got 2 magic mushrooms. Look at that. This is why we should never speed along. Look at this. Look, everyone. So we're talking about mushrooms earlier, and now we've got our magic mushrooms. Look. Isn't it amazing? It's like everything we've been talking about tonight, the universe is manifesting. Manifested the butterflies.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of 2s.
Careful, if you don't know what type they are.
That's fantastic.
It is.
Absolutely fantastic.
What did I miss?
The magic mushrooms.
They have 2 magic, well, 3.
So it's 2.
2 of them.
We got more butterflies. Yeah, more butterflies. Look at this. There's one down there.
It said over there sign that meet me at Muse.
Are we meant to meet somebody here?
Yeah, I want to.
We are in the
Vale, hablamos mañana, ¿vale? Que yo tengo entendido que estoy así a pulso, ¿vale? Os quiero mucho.
Hearts. Wherever.
Meet me. It says meet me. And you got an arrow pointing that way.
We got an arrow, do we? Well, we have the arrow that points this way.
That's what I.
We should, I guess, just follow the sign.
Or break the rule.
Or break the or break the rule. Remember.
Site rules. It's written site rules.
What does it say?
Site rules.
Oh, site rules.
Oh.
Oh yes, cite the rules again.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, well, how are we going to take this then?
Well, it's a dice roll, isn't it?
I think so.
It's a dice roll.
Yes, it's gone back to the old rules now.
Back to the old rules. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we came down.
That's how we managed to come down here, and this has been all the gifts.
Okay.
Because we were following the guys which were in orange, and which was now our default rule almost.
Yes.
And then those other guys went down the alleyway,
Yes.
and we thought we were going to break the rule instead of following the guys in the orange. Yeah, and we got all of these gifts as we've come down here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this thing here. There's 2 of this symbol. And that looks like a mushroom to me.
Yeah, even I thought that. I
Yeah?
saw it over here and I thought
So-
it was like
That looks like a butterfly, so...
And that looks, oh my God! And that looks like a butterfly, so we're like torn.
And it's time to make our decision quickly because there's no loitering.
Okay, so we roll the dice then. We roll the dice. Okay, so we roll these two.
Even odd.
Even odd. Okay, great. All right, so these were even, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two right here.
Is there, oh no, wait, look at this. Look at that. Right before the dice gets rolled. Right before the dice gets rolled, baby.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I mean, come on.
I was thinking this way.
Right before the dice gets rolled. Unbelievable. It's like this. I think the lesson there was don't complicate things when you have a clear sign.
Well, I've already given you the sign. Don't ignore it.
And the signs, of course, were pointing that way. The whole time it was right in front of our face. Oh, and look at all the signs are just mocking us now. Look at all the arrows. And there's two. It's just mocking us now.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a good laugh.
Oh, it's great.
As you say, these humans.
Exactly. Oh my God, brilliant. Okay, so we got out of that sticky wicket.
Yeah.
Finally.
And then it says 1, 2, 3 up
21,
there.
36.
21.
36.
Okay, well, we typically end walks at around 9:30. I think that's been a pretty good walk in my books. You know?
What about our gifts?
Oh my God, we haven't given away our gifts. So we got 2 in there, correct?
Scarlett's going to be very lucky.
Are you giving those gifts away?
Hey?
Are you giving those gifts away?
Well, that was the plan. That was the plan.
Well,
Right here, where is one opportunity? Quick, go, give her one. Go on. Excuse me, can we offer you something? A free gift? We got these earlier from a shop, and they're like a nail kit. And we were looking for 2 people to give away to. We'd love to give you one if you'll. Okay.
Yes.
We've been doing a thing called a synchronicity walk all night. We've been rolling the dice, and it just takes us all kinds of weird places. It's led us to you, so yes, that's our gift from us to you.
This guy.
Would you like a free gift? Maybe for the girlfriend, the wife, or?
Thank you.
Have a good night. Yeah, way to go. Nice one. Way to go. That's us. I think this turkey is basted in rose. Well, unless you're a vegan, then no. And I'm vegan, so let's toast this taco stand. Oh, look, that was good fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. This has been a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed it. This has actually been one of my favorites for a while now, and we regularly have great synchronicity walks. Have you been on a walk before, anybody?
No, yes, my first time.
That's your first time, yeah? It's always like this, always. There was one, we had, I don't know if there's anybody here from this one, we had one, it was about, I guess it was back in the summertime last year, and we'd never rolled the number 1 before, and we rolled the number 1 because we had the 12-sided dice, so we rolled a 1. And the whole night we had first experiences with, like for me in London, I've never been on the number 1 bus. Synchronicity got us to the number 1 bus. So we got on the bus, we rolled the dice, got off the bus after a certain number of stops, and then we rolled the dice again and it said go this direction for so many minutes, so we did. And the moment the timekeeper said, okay, that time's up, we were in a residential area and we were right outside the number 1 house. So we thought we have to do it. So we knocked on the door. It took a couple of seconds, and this guy opened the door, and he opened the door enough to where I could look in, and there were 2 other guys. So there was 3 guys in there watching football. And I said to the guy, look, the dice brought us to you, the number 1, and and I said, would you mind rolling the dice? He goes, yeah, I'll roll the dice. So he rolled the dice, and it rolled follow the leader. What's the rule? So he rolled the dice. So I said to him, I said, oh no, shit, you got to come out now. And I said, you roll the dice and that's follow the leader. So whoever rolls that, the rule is we have to follow you and do whatever you do. And he was like, And he didn't have his shoes on. He goes, oh, okay, I'll go get my shoes on. And he went and got his shoes on, came back out. So now for, I think it was 2 minutes, we had to follow him. So we were following him. And the moment the timekeeper said, oh, it's 2 minutes, we were next to another house, number 1. Oh! And so it was about 9:30 by that time. So I said, why don't we end it right here at the number 1? We'll end it. And I said to the guy, I said, just humor me. So the guy who came out of the house, I said, I saw there was 2 other guys that were in there with you watching football. I said, tell me the truth. If one of those other 2 guys would have answered the door and we asked them to come out, would they have come out? He goes, oh, no way. No, I know those 2 guys, they wouldn't have come out. And so we had the right guy answer the door. And then he said, he goes, but that's not the end of it. He's like, this is my first day in London. Oh. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And so I said to him, this is how it is every day in London. Can you imagine going somewhere, the first day arriving somewhere, you have this experience, somebody knocking on your door, coming out with them, rolling the dice, and then he's like, this is my first day. And it's almost like for him, think about maybe before he decided to come to London, he made a choice. What if he asked for a sign that he's doing the right thing? And he gets there, and here we are. You know, and he's like, this is my first day in London.
Brilliant.
This is why I love doing this kind of stuff, because you don't know who it's going to affect. Like the guy right there, we gave the gift to. Yeah. We said we're going to give it to 2 women. We gave it to 1 guy. We don't know if he's in the doghouse with his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. And he goes home tonight with this wonderful gift. And it might even be her love language, you know, because there's like 5 love languages. One is gift giving. What if her gift, her love language is gift giving? And he comes home and he exchanges the currency in the right currency, you know, for once. He doesn't come in to try and, you know, like, maybe make it better by giving her a hug. He's like, no, that's not her language, you know, that touch. It's not her love language. She's in the doghouse right now. We don't know. That's the beauty of it. It's like when you pay it forward, you don't know what kind of effect you're going to have. You just don't know. You drop that little red pebble in the pond, you're like, what can I do? I'm only one person. But you drop that pebble into the pond and those ripples go out and you were just one person. Bullshit. Yeah. Hello, how are you? There's about 20 of us. We've been directed to you. We're kind of like on a synchronicity walk, and it's just literally led us to your door. And we don't know why. It's 1-1, isn't it? The score. It's the score 1-1? Football? Yeah, 1-1. You want 1-1? What's your name? Abdullah. Abdullah, I'm Todd. Yeah. We're literally, hello. We're literally on this thing called a synchronicity walk where we're rolling this dice and it's taking us to random points all over London. 2 buses. It's literally led us, we keep following the number 1 and it's literally led us to your door. There's no joke. It's literally the way it's been going. And you must be significant in some way to us, even if it's to say, go this way, go that way, or maybe you have an important message for us or roll the dice for us. You want to roll the dice for us? All right, just roll. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
Wait. It's the
What's it say?
crown for 2 minutes.
Do what?
The crown for 2 minutes.
Oh.
Put your shoes on. We need to follow you.
We need your help just for 2 minutes. It says follow the leader. He rolled it. He has to be the leader. Hey! 2 minutes. So the way it works, no matter what you do, so we have to follow you in like a singer follow line, and no matter what you do, whether you skip, whether you high five people, whether you sing, we have to do what you do for 2 minutes. And this guy's keeping the time. He's keeping the time. Okay, so 2 minutes. You go in any direction you want. For literally 2 minutes, we follow you. You ready? Abdullah. All right. Go. All right, come on, everybody. Follow Abdullah. Come on. Thanks a lot, guys. I can't believe we took somebody out of their house. I love it. I love it. How many people would have been? Especially if they're watching the football. Exactly. Oh, it takes some trust. Is that time? What time is it? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Fantastic. He's led us to number 1 again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was very, very brave, kind, and everything, man. Really appreciate that. Oops, sorry. How long do you live here? How long are you around? Or?
I just came in today.
Just today? Dude. This is how friendly London usually is, all right?